Hello, friends. Christina Zaharia coming to you live from Toronto, Canada. And today I have a guest. Joyce is part of our community. In our community, we speak so many languages, and I'm sure that Joyce is going to be able to tell you what language she speaks. But before I bring Joyce to the platform, I just wanted to say that hang in with us, please. Please engage. Please tell us where you're watching from, and just know that there is some background noise because Joyce is just backing to a road. So just listen into the words that she's saying, and I'm sure you're gonna be impressed to hear from her. So Joyce, welcome. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, Christina?
I am outstanding. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for saying yes to doing something that sometimes pushes you out of your comfort zone. So I wanted to ask everyone who is watching us to let us know where you're watching from, and since I'm asking the audience where they're watching from, I wanted to ask you, tell us a little bit about who you are, your backgrounds, and where you are tuning in from today.
Okay, my name is Joyce, and my real name is Josna Patel, and I'm from India, but now I'm living in USA, Arkansas, USA, and I am joined this business in around 3 years. Three
That
years? Yeah, I have three language: English, Hindi, and Gujarati. You can see my video in my page. I
Wow.
already did that Gujarati and Hindi too,
Mm,
and it's a reason for coming this business is I have single mom. I am with three kids. When I do that hard work for around 16, 17 hours a day before they joined that business, and now I'm manager job, and I'm doing good too, and my kids is growing, and I have this business is give the more and more opportunity. It's a really awesome, and I stay with home with kids. It's my in-laws here too. They are coming from India and stay with few months with me, so I take care of that too. Lot of thing is going, but more good thing is I stay with all people and work here, and I do that my online too. That's
that's awesome.
online. These opportunities much I learn every
Mhm.
day, and
That,
yeah,
that's so true, Joyce, and thank you so much for giving us a little bit of introduction of who you are. And I'm sure that just as I came to Canada almost 25 years ago, I'm sure when you went to the States, nobody handed you a job. You
yeah,
had to go through some qualifications. You had to prove that you can speak the language. You had to prove that you have the right skills. So, can you tell me what would be different in our business if a person who has no experience about technology and no experience about social media, if they would come and decide to start this business, would they have a chance?
yeah. They definitely they do, because they don't need the skill. They not need the English speak anything, because as we have all languages,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of help for coaches, mentor, and everybody's help in group. This is amazing, and I really so much I appreciate, because I'm just 22. I going to Canada, Thousand Island, and I just meeting all group, and I'm so excited and so happy. I miss that every time. Yeah,
That's
this is
awesome.
really
That's
good. And
awesome.
I'm USA now. I'm USA in 14 years.
Mm, wow.
Yeah,
That's a
and
lot of time. And I really like what you mentioned, the languages, because that's something that we're really proud of, that we have so much training and all our webinars just they have the subtitles in so many languages, right? And
yeah,
I'm sure that about your the language that you're speaking, but I know that with Romanian we're gonna come up so that people who might not speak English, they're gonna be able to do this business from top to bottom. They can't even now because they have the support. They have the support, just like you mentioned, from the group that we have. We have a community, but it's definitely different than having to prove yourself, right? When you go
yeah,
and apply for a job as a newcomer, it's just like you go in circle because there are some things that you cannot prove because you have to start somewhere.
Yeah, because I'm coming here, I don't know English. I don't speak English because my language, mother language is Gujarati. So I'm not speak much English. I don't know about computer anything. Now I do that everything and speak how much language I don't know. I just manual too little bit, but yeah, it's more
That's
much
awesome.
more opportunity. Yeah,
And that's in 3 years. You said that you started your business 3 years ago.
yeah,
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And when I think, you mentioned that you are a mom, and I can only imagine as a mom myself, it's what we're teaching kids. But how many times do we say that the kids learn, but what they catch from you, not what you're teaching them, right? It's caught, not taught. And what you're showing your daughter is what you have accomplished, starting where you started and getting to where you are right now. That's absolutely amazing. And I hope that you pat yourself on the back and you are proud, because I am proud of you, and the entire community is so proud of you for getting to that level.
yeah. Because I'm coming here. I thinking if this opportunity long time I got when I'm coming here, yeah, because it's very hard to that few years how to survive every struggle. I don't have any income. After 4 months my husband passed away and three kids, I'm survived that. I don't know anything, just housekeeping, doing that housekeeping.
Yeah.
That's it. And
And I think that also what I love about this business, I mean, I am in Canada and you are in the States, but if, let's say, down the road 10 years, if we want to retire to our homeland, we can definitely take our laptop and off
yes,
we go, because really we can be in Hawaii on the beach and we can work from the cruise, right? Diana went,
go
uh,
anywhere.
I
Yeah,
think,
this is my our coach Ivana and my mentor is Samir Patel. Is a really awesome people. Yeah, she helped me a lot too. Yeah, I already told that you visit for here, and I just uh, arrange for seminar something.
mhm.
So you are
Yeah.
guys invited. You come here. We making big group here maybe.
And I
Yeah,
think that that's gonna be really amazing, and that is really amazing. And just how we've been to Japan last year is like we are online and we see each other every week, and sometimes more often than that. But the beauty of coming together in one spot, just realizing that the person that that it lives in
yeah,
Arkansas is a person just like me.
yeah.
Nothing fancy. They just started somewhere and they worked hard to get to where they are.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
I just every day heard you in your live session, and I said, "Oh my God, how easily you speak and everything! It's a very inspiration thing. I really appreciate. I hear that little bit every day, maybe you, and yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much, Joyce. And that really means a lot to me. It was just interesting that today I went back to just find the first video that I did really talking, right? And it was 6 months after I started in another business. Like I said, I started and I stopped 5 different businesses, but it took me 6 months to say, okay, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna speak live. And it's been terrible, but I did it. But the person who starts now, 5 years after I had my first life, cannot compare themselves to where I am right now. But you can compare yourself, and a year from now, you can pat yourself on the back when you watch this replay and see how far you've come with being consistent.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
absolutely amazing. And I also wanted to say hello to Alina. Alina is watching us from Michigan. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. And I
Hello,
hope
Lina. How are you?
and
Yeah,
Joyce, I wanted to thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate that. And I do wish you all the success. And I also wanted to say hello to Antonella and Sylvie watching us from Waterloo, Canada. And this is really for you, Joyce. Good job. You are wonderful. And for you to come here and speak live, I am incredibly proud of you. Your entire community is cheering for you. And please don't stop,
yeah.
because you are. absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have
Thank you so much. Have a good one. We'll see you
yeah, you
soon.
too. Thank you. Yeah.
Bye. So I hope that you got inspired. I hope you got inspired from listening to Joyce. And I hope that if you watch this on replay, say replay and say, way to go, Joyce, because just think of how you would be if you would start speaking on a live, scared and not wanting to do it, but you do it anyway because you push yourself out of the comfort zone. That's what Joyce did today. And I'm so incredibly proud of her. And if you want to join our business, you can do that. You can register on our websites with your name and your email address, and it's easy, just like that. So I want to remind you to do something nice for someone today, like my friend and chiropractor Dr. Sean Demaris told his son every single day. And remember that in a world where people choose to hate each other for no reason, I choose to love for no reason, like Jessie Lee Ward would say. I appreciate you, and I will see you at the next live. Bye, friends.